All right, are you ready to get in round 3?
Didn't you get a rush from it?
From watching him? Yeah, kind of.
The law.
What law? Like the law that the store gave away?
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to live vicariously through the store. So, all right, let's get into round 3.
What is the best? Oh yeah. Well,
like it's Chris's win. It's Chris's win. Let's get to that.
The best lady in One Piece.
This SB Aces, I want to say the best. Oh no, the SB Nami that I pulled.
Oh, you did pull that?
Yeah, I pulled an SB Nami. Like the really really pretty ones with the etchings on the sides.
The yellow one.
Yeah, like the
from set 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They had a really cute. That was beautiful.
Oh, is that in your Dragon Den?
Well, yeah, like the collection for that. Yeah, I keep that one separate. It's probably by far one of the best ones. I mean, I didn't get to pull this one. I wanted this one. The one.
Okay. Let's be real. You would have pulled it.
I would have. If he wouldn't have taken it out of my hand, I would have pulled this.
Exactly. You would have pulled that.
Yeah. So
it's like saying that variable didn't get the win in the alphabet tournament.
Mm-hmm.
He won that.
Yeah. That's fair. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. This is the wanted poster Shanks. I was super excited to get this one. We had a little hang up with one of my friends at LifeLink that just took it out of my hand and tried to buy the packs.
Yeah. Terrible friend. Always leaving pizza at the store.
I know.
Always like, you guys want pizza?
Yeah. Always like giving away cards to people. All right.
He's such a douchebag sometimes, but he's also just, it's just him.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
It's like he's dumb, but he just makes you smile.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I do.
And I don't mean that in any harmful way. It's just random.
Hey, we don't see the first Trafalgar Law play here, so -2 to what, though? Nah, I'm sure he's doing a down swing.
He can yell at Cooper, so I'll always be happy.
Oh, that's true. We got a little bit left in this game. Let's get to the final round here. Porter against Variable. Now, Porter gets choice here. So he's already putting up a decent board. So he started off with a blocker, immediately answered with a Zeus. Smart for Variable to get rid of it before it becomes a problem. Looking at this, the first time we've seen this new PRB Trafalgar Law. So massive here for Porter to see these new cards to see if it pays off. But there's nothing really. Oh, now he does. Now with the Saba or with the Ace here on the rush here, he does have now an answer that Trafalgar Law can actually.
Yeah.
So how that goes. All Might says I would have wanted Roger. I got trades.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm getting that. I think I'm going to get that Roger graded because
you have a Roger manga?
No,
the Roger.
The Wanted.
Oh, the Wanted. Yeah. That one's beautiful.
Because I'm using one in my deck, and then the other one, I think I'm going to get graded.
Yeah. All right, Porter going to use that power reduction against Ace, and immediately pays off with some board control. This really into Porter's actual strategy. He loves board control. He missed it, man. He missed it. All right, let's see if Porter changes up his strategy to go a little more aggressive like he did last time. A starvation strategy, both of them trying it, and just no.
Dude, I wonder how that law is really going to help against his match.
Yeah.
Because I feel like if you swing in his board, that's what he wants.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really curious. Obviously, we're not going to get the law effect. There's nothing that Variable can do other than Rocket Luffy. I think you said that to remove it.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to put Kuz on, and then you have to get the Rocket Luffy. I really think that if you're going to go with the law, you have to just swing at it specifically. And I think it's good to do that because it is kind of going into starving. Sure. You're not swinging at life. You're getting cards out of hand when they counter, or they just lose it.
Ooh, Variable with a big swing for Garp here.
6.
If I'm Porter, I'm a little insulted. How dare Garp come swinging at me like that?
I haven't seen that technique since the Marcus
Special. The Marcus Special. Playing off camera.
Imagine getting off camera by Marcus.
Right.
And he swings 12 at you.
With a Garp. All right, Divine Departure, and looks like leader ability. I think
putting
that looks excessive.
Using pudding to jack someone out is probably the most toxic thing you can do.
It is. We've seen it on camera. Yeah.
What was that?
Another 6K swing coming in with the Garp. Looks like Lucky We're going to be there to block and KO the Zeus. And finally another 6K. Leader ability, 1K. All right. I like variable strategy here.
Marcus did teach him how to play. That is true. So, honestly...
that makes sense of why he's doing a lot of his Marcus specials.
Yeah.
I imagine Porter feeling a little bit kind of off put here. He's seen more of an aggressive start here from Variable.
He's
This is
probably
by far the
wishing that
most-
he had an Otama there to swing. I mean, Uda.
See, you learn. And look, the Garps are pseudo blockers now. This is insane. Yeah.
Wow.
Oh my God! It's
Oh
cost
my
shakes for
gosh.
Garp. Wow, that hurts.
Crazy move.
But I think Porter realizes he has to play more aggressive because Variable's playing more aggressive.
Honestly, it doesn't matter.
What? The 10
It's a 10-12 on the field. He's not getting rid of that.
No. But do you save the shanks for a better card? Because that's just,
And might as well just play it.
I guess.
Might
I
as
mean, get
well.
the bodies out. I think Porter just trying to get some offensive
Yeah.
to get back because Variable playing extremely aggressive. And Braindad says, no, it's because I don't want to lose in time. Oh, okay. So there is a time limit here that we did. I think they each got an hour and 10 minutes left, so both of them were warned that time was coming.
Yo, can we start using like how they do it in chess, where you just
I wanted to get one of those things for a longer time. Like, yeah, I know what you're talking about, a little time.
yeah, because like on the sim, it's like you both have 17 minutes, 18 minutes, yeah,
To play out your turn.
yeah.
It's not a bad strategy. I like to think it's easier to enforce, obviously, on the sim.
Yeah, and see whose fault it is. Whizzle. He still plays so hard. I know he's in his not in his prime, but he does play black too. So that's
Wait a minute,
that's
I see no swings here from Porter? Interesting. Now he's going back. Okay, so
back to
Porter,
starting.
he's going back to starvation to leave him at 2 life, though. So he knows that he can get a chance. All right, Rocket Leaf is going to be the answer to the blocker here. But
Draw a card, gets the key.
Porter basically trying to set up for, 4 attackers to make sure he can go for lethal?
I think so, yeah.
This is one of the strategies that we did talk about way back when we were talking about this deck a lot. Leaving them at 2, if they don't have the answers to anti-starve themselves, then you can set up for 2
Yeah,
or 3.
so that's why he needs the flop is.
Mhm.
That's the main thing. He needs the flop is.
But we haven't seen it. All we've seen is the Garps and the Zeus on his low end here. I haven't even seen any of the kids play yet. Obviously not.
How do you think a band tournament would go?
7K into life here.
Gosh,
Asking
no,
for
a
2.
band tournament. You just play Nami. You play
Yeah,
Nami.
you Nami the
The
whole
Nami
time.
that we want. The
Yeah,
Nami
right.
that we need. We need that Nami.
Ooh, wow! All right, 2 kid discard for variable to stop that 7K swing.
I need Club to play Nami. I need him to play
No,
the
it
Nami
couldn't
that
have
got
been 2K
banned.
because they're 1Ks, right?
Yes, they are
Yeah.
one case.
So it should have been a 2K and a 1K. Wow, Big 10. That's what we're going to take for variable. All right, Porter saying I'm all in for next turn.
And
Oh, 12. Is this enough? Is this enough?
1,
2,
7,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Ooh,
No counter.
No.
Oh, that's 7
That's
is
12.
exactly 12.
Yeah.
Exactly 12.
Yeah.
And the 12K coming in for the hit. Porter taking it down with the aggressive play.
Yeah.
The non-hit for that one turn.
The first time I've
Brilliant.
seen Shanks take out a 2,000 power
Yeah.
chunk thing. So Porter got the win. That's round 1.
Speed one piece. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah.
First and last.
Yeah, so we're going to go into the interview now.
Oh, hold on. We're good. Let's wrap it up for 2 seconds. Let's wrap it up. I know that we need to get our break on here, get things up here. We do have some really cool interviews coming up here that you said. But I want to say that was a great match. Congratulations for taking us down. We're going to get some feedback from both Variable and Porter in the studio, talking about how they felt about the game. It was a great match. I love that we saw some switching in the game styles to try and switch through it. Porter saw that line, did exactly what you do against Black, Yellow, Luffy, set up for that turn that you know you can get in for that OTK swing so they don't have a chance to bottle up. And Variable just 1K short of being able to try to wall up next turn. But also, if he would have discarded his entire hand that time, what really would he have been doing?
Exactly.
I feel like he was in a losing situation. Porter timed it perfectly for this. So let's find out how these two people feel, what's going on through their heads, and get into this quick interview with these two.
Yeah.
I gotta do the thing. Let me do the thing. Let me do the thing. I want to do the thing. Homebrew Pie, I'm your host, Jimmy D, and I'm here with Variable. And welcome back to Homebrew Pie, I'm your host, Jimmy D, and I'm here with Variable. Can't you see?
So Variable has a no camera policy, and I absolutely do appreciate that. And we'll be putting an avatar over here, probably being lazy with a little dancing avatar for his little baseball card right now. Good to see you. But Variable is here and can give us his voice. So Variable, I know it's tough. Round one, you came in here. I tried to encourage you to play good. The second win in there was awesome, putting the sweat on Porter, who thought this was going to be an easy breezy match. Congratulations. I like that you pivot your strategy in game two. Before we get into that, what made you pick Black Yellow Luffy?
It's one of the decks that I knew at the time. I got the new support, so I wanted to try it out, play it seriously, not just for fun, see what it was like, and nobody else was going to play it, so I decided to.
All right, excellent. I mean, I know that there was a lot of power-ups and a lot of decreases because you lost Gecko, which made this deck so overpowered back in the day. And I do like the idea of playing a deck that has like these unique play styles. You have to know how to play against Black Yellow Luffy to understand how to beat it, because there's certain levels when you give it to the point where there's no life and they have a full hand, you're almost dead out of water because this thing's going to be a 9k leader almost every single turn. And you have to hope that your opponent maybe doesn't know how to play around it. And I got to say, especially as we move through formats, people are going to get less and less familiar with that deck. So it's going to be something you could punish some people with playing something like this, because we've seen a lot of people who have their pet decks. Was this a pet deck to you?
Can be. I've tested and tried it multiple different ways. I think I've cracked it. I got another change I want to make.
Okay. But you're still working on it, and like there's like a Nami player out there that's like known for it. There were some memes going around that said, if you're this person and playing Nami, then you're good at this deck. I would say if Variable and Black Yellow Luffy, you better watch out, because the man has got more practice than most people out there. A lot of people pivoted away from it. You refuse to give up on it, even after the ban list. You were like, I'm not giving up on this deck. I still think there's potential, and there's a lot of respect and love that has to go out to people who won't give up on their pet decks and keep trying. Because honestly, in any given tournament, the way it runs, you could sweep it. And I like the choice. I think it's a bold choice, but I also respect you as a player who constantly keeps working that. What are you thinking going forward the next couple seasons?
I think it's staying where it's at. I might drop the Kuzans. They're a little slow for what the meta is now. And cost reduction might not do well in the deck, so I think I just need to start swinging full in. That's my problem.
Yeah, I mean, that was a pivot. You didn't game two. You just went full aggro.
Yeah.
After he tried to play his normal game plan in game one, realized it's not really working. So I had to go full out here. It came to a close finish here. It just 2k out to probably try to push it, but I could tell that you guys couldn't see the faces, but Porter was sweating. At 1 life, 2 left to Variable, he was absolutely terrified that he was about to lose the tempo and lose in round 1. And he is really trying hard to get that law to be fair. It is one of his absolute favorite characters. But sometimes you can get in the head space, so be careful out there. It's a little bit difficult. It's different when you're on camera. It's different when you're trying to play for something and you feel like your ego is on the line to try and represent, especially with a man that put in as much work as he did. And Variable, I think, equally put in the time that he could. But you have other hobbies too, right?
Yes. Yeah.
You want to talk about those other hobbies, or?
I'm real big into cars.
Mm-hmm.
That's my main problem. So as it is dying down now that it's winter, it's cold outside. Nobody wants to take their cars outside when it's cold. Why would you want to go stand in a parking lot at 12 degrees?
Right.
But that was taking up a lot of my time. But now that the winter's coming around, I think I can focus a little bit more on the game.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Starting next year, we're going to have an awesome season of stuff. It's going to be a little bit different than we've done it before. We're going to try and shake this up. Every single time we try to improve the way that these function. So for this one so far, have you liked the increased price support, no food?
Yeah. I could say that that's nice. Just more involvement.
Okay.
More involvement with the game. I like it.
All right. And are you going to stick around for the box tourney that's afterwards? Because we have side events for box tournaments.
I probably won't. I got some other plans to do today.
Okay. Well, always a pleasure and always appreciate you being here. I really appreciate, and congratulations on that awesome win.
Yeah.
This is gonna be
thank you.
picture.
This was a great time. I enjoy the weeks coming out here and playing. It gives me something to do during the weekday when all I do is work.
Right.
So
it's great to get the human interaction, guys.
Yeah.
Like I don't think I talk about this enough, especially on channel. Most of you guys like that in and out, but the TCGs, there's a boom. Everyone's talking about it. In my opinion, this is the best place that we need society to go in. Get people to get out of their houses, come out, socialize. Get the people, especially those COVID babies, like the ones that need to get out and socialize more. This is the cure for it, people. Come out, play a card game, interact. When you're in a social environment like this, most people are respectful, like we saw here, and a lot of people, the group here get together and create a great unity of of players, and I really appreciate that. And I think you should be encouraging that too. So if you're out there and your kid's sitting at home playing video games all day, get outside. These cards have value outside of the games. This virtual, you can't own anything. It's getting a little scary. These are things you can still own. Whether there's a bubble or not, the important thing is here, we have a community. Here at LifeLink, and hopefully everywhere out there that's playing TCGs. Any comments before we call it out for this one?
Nothing other than I appreciate you having me. This was a good time. And
I honestly appreciate you coming in, because initially you were like, well, I guess I'll just lose round one. And I feel, honestly, watching you play, you were giving it your best. And that's what I want to see. He turned around and said, you know what? I am going to give it a shot. I can win this thing. And I appreciate that.
I did a little bit of wrong math there, but I think I could have had it.
Yeah, there was a couple steps, but it's great. You can see this, look over it, learn from those mistakes and get even better. And look out on the Pro Tours and the other big circuits, because with the wintertime, he's got time on his hands. And this is a deck I don't think you guys are prepared for. I know I'm not. All right, for now, we're going to get to the interview with Porter, and we'll be right back. Thank you so much for being here. Congratulations. And welcome back to Homebrew Pie. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me, the winner from our first round, Porter. Congratulations.
That was way too close, dude.
I'm telling you guys, I saw the sweat. I'm in here watching the game, making sure all the rules are being applied. You gave a really nice gesture to Variable in one of the rounds where he tried to play the Zeus, right? And because of the way that the rules work, because his heroes are face up, and when they don't get taken, the rule of the leader is the bottom deck.
Right.
So it's one of those things where he couldn't actually play the Zeus effect because the card doesn't actually obey the bold text. And you actually gave that back. That was really nice of you. You don't actually have to give those plays back in these bigger events here.
I don't care, man.
It was nice of you. It was incredible. I'm saying thank you for being so generous for someone who might not have understood the rules. And it was good that you did understand that rule and that interaction.
It's not that I don't think that play would have affected all that much. So I still would have lost that game.
Okay. Oh, that wasn't one you. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know that just seeing it in itself, I thought that was really, really commendable and great. I like to see that the way that they're switched up in the game 2 and 3. How did you feel like him changing his playstyle in game 2?
He didn't change his playstyle in game 2.
He was a little more aggressive than he was in game 1. There was a lot more stall.
I mean, that's just probably because of time, if more than anything else.
Okay.
Also, I was just bricked.
Oh, okay. And game 2 or 3, or just
Both.
game 2? Okay.
Actually, all the games I was bricked.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay, so that was something that we.
All
heard
those
from the
games
sites.
were not fantastic hands. Those were not ideal hands.
Well, you fought through it. That's good. And it's going to be important, too, because you've got 2 more rounds left. You've got the next round where you're going to be playing up against, who was it again? Slacktide, yeah, who just had a tight, that game was epic. Guys, I wish that one was on camera, too, because the game came down to the wire. Slacktide with the last minute fish and using the Marcus Special to close the game out, which was pretty impressive. And you were saying what outside?
Well, I couldn't beat Beef Patty's deck, so I'm glad that I now don't have an auto-lose matchup for my next round.
That's good. That's good. Yes, this was going to be interesting because you're going to be playing the Supernovas. Not your Supernova, but a different one. What do you think this matchup's like for you?
Not entirely sure. This was one I did not get around to testing.
Okay.
But I have cards that circumvent a lot of what Pisket does. So, I have ways to deal with Kuma that, with Beckman, I have ways to deal with Hawkins and Kuma that other decks might not have, and I also am able to just go over top of that deck super easily.
Especially you get back-to-back Shanks, it's just going to be absolutely over. We're going to see if it gets there. We got a lot of great content right now. The next round's going to be an opposite side. Marcus and Sai are going to go head-to-head, and we're going to get them on camera here to watch the next round. This is a timed event of 1 hour and 5 minutes for best 2 out of 3. We did have some close games, but all of them did finish. It's the way they're supposed to, so good. And I gotta say, it's one of the things that I feel that, yes, it feels a little bit rushed while you're in time, but you're playing the game, I think, at a rapid pace here. Because I think the first one, I really wasn't enforcing that 30 seconds per play enforcement, but after that I said, listen, I'm gonna start counting the 30 and ask you guys to start making some plays, because there are a lot of stall decks out there, and there are a lot of things to think about, but sometimes you gotta make a play, and especially in competitive play, you don't wanna be the guy that's taking 2-3 minutes a turn. And we could clean it up. I think the last 2 games were really epic to show how fast a game can be played if the players know what they're doing, the sequencing. And I know it's a lot of extra stress, but at the same time, so it's a game. You're here playing for a $600 card. The stress is going to be high. And I know you, of all people, really want this one, because this is your boy. This is your boy. But I think you can do it. We got one more round. We're not going to see that. You're going to have to wait until after the next round to find out who's going to be playing in our finals matchup. It's going to be epic. I can't wait. Stay tuned for that. Any final comments before we get to the next round?
I really regret not playing green yellow law.
Mm.
Especially if I knew the bracket was going to turn out like this, because it means I would not have had to face Greg.
Mm.
If I knew the bracket was going to end up like this, I thought the bracket was going to be different. I really wish I could have played green yellow law for this.
Mm. Well, you got some tough matchups. We got some great decks between Marcus and Sai coming on camera. I wish you the best of luck, but still, congratulations. Take it, breathe it, get back in the zone.
I really screwed up.
You get back in the zone.
And welcome back to Home Reply. I'm your host, Jimmy D. With me,
Uda.
Uda.
Spencer.
Following the rest of it. I gotta say, your dancing skills were a little impressive there. I really enjoyed watching
Yeah.
Variable dance
No,
like a
you're
dancing
talking
queen.
variable right now. I mean, like variable. Like I didn't know you could do backflips like that.
Yeah, that was
Oh,
pretty
I lied.
impressive. Like
Right
this man was just
too.
dancing the whole time. Like,
Like, dude, that's kind of crazy.
yeah, to get that kind of content out to you guys live, that's insane.
Yeah,
That's
I mean
insane.
that backflip was really crazy though, and I think you did it a couple times too.
At least twice.
Yeah,
At least twice.
literally.
Yeah. Mama Sim says, thanks for respecting the no camera. Mama, of course. Nice. Nice is a compliment for Mama Sim to you on doing it. I'm always going to respect people's desires on this. I never want to force people to ever do something they don't want to do. I see this as an opportunity for all of you to get the chance to play with your cards on camera, like to get that practice, to oversee it, to have someone kind of commentate over it. I think that it's great value to the game. And I also want to make sure that it is something that you yourself can feel comfortable with.
Mhm.
And having that just the audio on there, making sure that everything's taken care of, make sure all the photos are exactly what you want to. There were several people, if you guys saw our baseball cards in the beginning, you'll see at the end, several people didn't want their photo on there, and that's fine with me. I'm okay with it. I'll use whatever you want to represent whoever it is that you are, so long as you come out to the store, have a good time, and play the game.
I've seen Dragon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Miles didn't want his Wolfwood cosplay.
That's a shame. I would have
Yeah,
actually
right.
enjoyed that.
Yeah.
I did like Miles's baseball card, though. That was really.
Yeah,
What is that reference to?
It's just some hamster.
It's just a hamster.
Yeah, it's just a hamster.
All right. Well, that's
Yeah.
an adorable hamster.
Like, he had the cross and everything.
Yeah.
Everyone thought he was just Jesus, but you know.
No, I was like, it is. I thought it was like a callback from Newgrounds, honestly,
Oh,
because the art looked
yeah,
a lot very much like Newgrounds.
Dude,
Like,
there's like hundreds of
Miles is
versions of those hamsters. Yeah,
Yeah.
Miles is 18.
yeah, Miles
Yeah,
is not
there's so many of those hamsters.
that old.
Whenever I see like a compilation of them, I just send it to him.
Yeah, I love it. It's called.
Collection.
All right, that is it for round one. We're going to get into round two, and like we said on the interviews, Sai and Marcus going to go head to head. We got Arlong versus Green Zorro. So
Yeah, I'm
off
really
the
curious
off the
how
top
this
here,
is
because
gonna
I need to set up the leaders. Tell me what you think about this matchup.
go.
before we get into the deck list.
If he plays the Kikinojos, that kind of sucks. If he plays the Basil Hawkins, that sucks.
I mean,
I don't
Arlong
know.
has
I don't know. It's Marcus though. He just plays Arlong.
Yeah.
Now with Sai, I've only ever seen him play Buggy.
Yeah, that is his absolute favorite for good reasons. For the good.
Buggy and Yamato. I haven't seen him play. I haven't seen him play Zoro yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm curious how it's gonna go.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, huge Buggy guy.
Mhm.
This guy's a huge Buggy guy.
Absolutely.
Begging for Buggy cards earlier today.
Mm-hmm.
Huge Buggy guy. Yeah, I'm really curious. I can't wait to see the deck list,
Mm-hmm.
as well as how Sai is running it, because I know there's like two versions I can think of.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
And
I'll explain that more as
Yeah.
once we get to the deck list, like the two versions I've seen. Yeah,
Sai says, "Don't air all my business." It's okay, right? I like the
I'm a
choice.
huge ace guy.
I think
I love ace.
Sai and what I believe Greg going to this tournament were the only two that really tried. Well, I guess Porter too, because Porter he made it a viable option because he had played on camera with that the Shanks deck once. Didn't give me the deck list, so I couldn't share it. And I told people when we were watching, so I'm like, I can't, not allowed to share the deck list. So I made up my own deck list for him to cover for it. So there was potential that some people, if they would have picked up on the hint, that might have alluded that he might go Shanks. But when it comes down to the choice here, Sai kept it a secret, hands down. And it was a huge surprise for a lot of people on being a Green Sword. And I think the Blue Kuzan did surprise a few people. I know that Porter had said that he assumed that he might be in one of his decks, but he didn't think it was going to be that big of a choice because he didn't think Kuzan was that good. It turns out it looks like it wasn't able to actually take down the win and go into this round because Sai was able to take it down. So, what'd you do?
B.
What'd you do?
1 second. 1 second. Keep talking.
What? Okay, here you go.
Keep
All
talking.
right. I'm a little nervous now. You didn't delete my deck list, did you?
No, I copied it.
But okay.
Yeah, no, it's all good.
And that's going to do it for this round. If you've been here this long, hit the like and subscribe button. Help us out. We're a growing channel and just trying to get out as many TCGs and coverage for you guys at home. Brought to you mostly by the people you're seeing scroll over here, my Patreons. The ones that help me fund and do everything I can to try to expand this channel to cover multitudes of different TCGs that you are seeing here. You like the one you're watching now? That's great. We also have other things that you might like, from a broad spectrum of the Bondi to the new League of Legends, Riftbound games, and other independents like Alpha Clash. We like to cover as many games here, and I love all these TCGs. Most of the time I take part in. If you guys are liking this content, though, please help us grow, help us get into the point where we can improve our quality of content for you, and get to the point where you guys really get the product that you deserve. Thank you for being here as always. This is going to be it for today. I hope to see you in the next video. That might be listed up here. I don't know, editor, can you help me out?